Fabrizio Romano makes sensational Liverpool Zubimendi claim manager approved. Welcome to LFC Transfer Daily News. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. The Colombian winger has now tallied 5 goals and an assist in the opening 5 Premier League games, including 2 away at Old Trafford and 2 more this weekend against Bournemouth. His hot form has been a welcome sight for Reds to open the season, particularly following a summer in which rumours of his departure from Merseyside wouldn't die down easily. Discussing the weekend's action on TalkSport with host Natalie Sawyer, ex-Chelsea striker Tony Cascarino admitted, "I was alarmed in the summer, when there were rumours about Diaz maybe leaving the football club, and I was like, wow. There's not many wingers like him," Cascarino went on to say, "where you never really know which way he's gonna go, because he'll cut inside and he'll drive at the goal. He's a terrific footballer." Cascarino went on to say that Diaz has, easily, been Liverpool's best player this season so far. The comments come off the back of another excellent performance by the Colombian this weekend, scoring twice inside the opening half an hour to take his goal tally for the season to 5. In addition, rumours are circulating of a contract extension for the winger following his electric start to the season. However, with his current contract expiring in 2027, this seems like a non-urgent situation for the club to be addressing. If the talks are to progress, it is expected that the deal would be completed before the end of the calendar year. Diaz's renewed vigour follows a summer where he was strongly linked with a move to Spanish giants Barcelona. The rumours followed that this was orchestrated by members of Diaz's entourage, but the club remain more than happy with the player himself. With the high-profile contracts of Mo Salah, Virgil van Dijk and Trent Alexander-Arnold expiring at the end of this season, fans are clamouring for the trio of stars to have their situations sorted out before other teammates. Whilst there is no doubting whether Diaz has earned an extension, the visual of his extension coming at the extent of any of the other 3 fan favourites could leave a sour taste in the mouths of the COP faithful. Liverpool still maintain their interest in Martin Zubimendi, according to Fabrizio Romano. Speaking in his latest Transfer Roundup YouTube video, Romano maintained that nothing had changed in Liverpool's view of the Spanish midfielder, with the well-acknowledged interest from the summer transfer window still being maintained. Citing manager Arne Slot's comments when asked about the situation this past weekend, Romano said, "Slot says it's time to move on from Zubimendi because he didn't join. Liverpool are very happy with the players they have, especially Ryan Gravenberch, who is doing fantastic. Great impact for the new manager. Liverpool tried in the summer to buy Zubimendi in every way, including sending Stefan Bajcetic on loan, and they were prepared to pay the release clause, but the player wanted to stay at Real Sociedad." Romano continued, "Zubimendi remains a player of interest for Liverpool because the board, the directors, the manager approved Zubimendi as a target. Zubimendi has played every minute for Real Sociedad outside of the opening game of the season, yet the side sits 17th in La Liga with only 1 win from their opening 7 games. Ryan Gravenberch has stepped into the defensive midfield role that Zubimendi would have occupied if he had arrived on Merseyside this summer, and the praise for the Dutchman couldn't be higher. He has rapidly become essential to the system of counter-pressing that Arne Slot wants his team to implement, and has been crucial to Liverpool's fast start to the season. With Gravenberch performing in this manner, it is becoming increasingly doubtful whether Liverpool will try again for Zubimendi in the upcoming January transfer window. The interest still remains, however, and a Gravenberch-Zubimendi competition would be excellent depth for a Reds team that believe they should be competing for all 4 trophies they are playing for this season. Alongside Trent Alexander-Arnold, Liverpool's Premier League record goalscorer Mohamed Salah and club captain Virgil van Dijk also face the prospect of leaving the club should contract negotiations not yield a successful agreement. Team Talk believes recent reports of Liverpool's right-back turning down a contract offer are accurate, and while Richard Hughes is likely to step up his efforts to tie Trent down, the outlook isn't altogether positive. Liverpool face an uphill battle this season to ensure neither of the club's 3 talismen end up departing Merseyside, but there is still time yet. Real Madrid visit Anfield in November for a crucial Champions League battle, and all eyes will be on Trent and Bellingham should an agreement not be in place by then. One player who hasn't had a look in since Slot arrived at Anfield is Joe Gomez. The 15-capped Englishman has played just 11 minutes under the Reds' new head coach and was the subject of plenty of transfer interest over the summer. Now, dubious reports from Italy are claiming that Gomez could be on his way to Milan. Interlive.it are claiming that Inter Milan could bring the 27-year-old to the San Siro, and for a discounted price too. The report claims that Gomez had been previously valued at €42 million, but that now his valuation sits at around €20 million. Despite the defender's immense start to the season, Liverpool are still reportedly monitoring long-term target Marc Guéhi. According to Mark Bruce, writing for Court Offside, Guéhi is set to make a decision on his future soon and remains open to a departure from Selhurst Park in 2025. Both Liverpool and Newcastle were interested in the England Euros star, but he remained at Crystal Palace this summer. Crystal Palace were demanding £70 million for the 24-year-old this summer, but that fee could be reduced next summer as the defender will only have a year remaining on his contract. Incoming Liverpool goalkeeper Georgi Mamardashvili was named MVP this week after a spectacular save for Valencia in La Liga. Liverpool signed Georgi Mamardashvili from Valencia this summer but immediately sent the Georgian back to the club on loan. He'll spend the entirety of the 2024-25 campaign there, and it's a good thing for Valencia, too. Mamardashvili has been their star across the opening games, with the peak of his displays coming against Girona on Saturday. Valencia won the fixture 2-0 at home. The start of Liverpool's season couldn't have gone much better, with the team notching 5 wins out of 6 matches in all competitions. Contributions from the usual suspects of Mo Salah, Trent Alexander-Arnold and Virgil van Dijk were to be expected, but it is in the depth of the squad that Liverpool's strength lies. There has been no better example of this so far this season than Ibrahima Konate, whose substitution at half-time in the opening game of the season for Rail Kwanzaa ruffled some feathers. Since then, however, Konate has been a standout performer, and one of his most critical contributions has come in the air. In fact, Konate leads the league in aerial duels won, having succeeded in 90% of all aerial duels attempted, 18 wins versus 2 losses. The second best tally in the league is 85.7%, with 3 players, Lewis Cook of Bournemouth, Toti Gomez of Wolves and former Red Neco Williams now of Nottingham Forest, having won 6 aerial duels to 1 loss. The next closest player to Konate to have successful aerial duels in double figures is Konstantinos Mavropanos of West Ham, who has won 11. Konate's 18, then, is a seismic outlier that depicts just how exceptional the Frenchman has been in the air this season. Putting such an exceptional level of performance next to the ever-towering Virgil van Dijk goes some way to show how Liverpool have only conceded 2 goals in 6 games in all competitions this season. In addition, Konate got the equaliser against Milan in midweek and bagged the assist for Luis Diaz's opener against Bournemouth at the weekend. Not only is the defender progressive in his primary duties, but he is beginning to grow as a key part of Liverpool's all-round play. This growth will be a welcome sight for new head coach Arne Slot, who has started Konate in every game following his appearance at half-time on the opening day.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.